Okay, in this video, we'll create a new template that will be available here probably in the next few hours. But I've decided to create the bot and record myself doing this in order to, generate content and show you how you can build this kind of easy bot flow. So let's get started from scratch. So we'll create a customer support template. Basically, it will start with a menu with different buttons that will redirect to, different content. So we need to start with a button input with actually 3 buttons. I have a bug. Then I like to choose some emojis. So for bug, I'm choosing the bug emoji, of course. I have a question. I'll use a question speech balloon emoji. I have a feature request. Let's connect those. I can start with a text that says, "Hey, how can I help you?" And then we can have then different 3 different paths. So let's create the I have a feature request one. Let's drag and drop it at the first one. And let's say that I have, well, for Typebot, I have a feedback board that is available at this URL, feedback.typebot.io. So if someone is asking for a feature request, I can redirect him to this actual board. So I can say, you can check existing feature requests here. And on here, I'll add a link, the feedback link. I can also say, feel free to create a new feature request. Okay, let's connect those. And then I can redirect to the menu again so that, the user is not blocked and can also say, okay, I have a bug, in fact, or I have a question. So let's create the bug paths. So let's create the bug path. So I say, shoot, can you describe the bug? Okay, I'll rework the template afterwards, but let's keep it simple for the sake of the video. So let's connect the I have a bug with this new path. Shoot, can you describe the bug? Then let's add a text input. Actually, we want it to be a long text input because, a bug description can be quite long, in fact. We can save the answer to a content variable. And the content variable will also be the same as the variable collected on the question input, the I have a question input. So you'll see right now, collect content. Then let's create the third path for the I have a question. I can add awesome. I like to say, okay, make sure to check the docs. To check the docs before. And on docs, I'll link to the docs URL, the Typebot docs, like this. And then I can say, otherwise, I'm all ears. Then let's add this GIF I've chosen. If you type here, okay, this one. I'm all ears. Let's also collect this answer. As you can see, there's a bit of, it's a bit congestioned here with all these arrows, all these edges. What I like to do is to delete the reverse edge. and add a link to Typebot, link to another Typebot step right underneath. And this step will say, okay, redirect to the current Typebot on the menu block. And it will, in fact, jump to this block. And as you can see now, it is much more clearer. There's only 3 connection edges, and it's much easier to read. Then obviously for those 2 paths, we need to collect the email because we need to reach out to the user in order to give him an answer. So let's add an email input that will collect an email variable. Let's connect those. Let's say, on which email can I reach you? And then let's just create a by block that will say, thank you. I'll get back to you ASAP at, let's, redisplay the email. Let's connect this. And then we can add a restart button if the user wants to, submit another request. So let's add this button, restart. And then we can connect the restart to, again, a link to the current Typebot. So current Typebot and a link to the menu block. And as you can see, it's super clean because if I had to drag an edge to all the way through the bot, it will be a complete mess. So that allows me to keep it clean, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So now I'll clean this up a bit. Let's actually try this out in the preview. So I'll drag myself out. All right, preview. Let's try the I have a feature request. All right, so you can see the here link that redirects to the feedback board. Then feel free to create, okay, and then by default, automatically it is redirected to the menu block. Okay, let's say I have a bug, shoot, blah, blah. Then it will ask for the email, test@test.com. Thank you. I'll get back to you at test@test.com, and then I can restart, and it will jump again to the menu block. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Let's also try the I have a question. And yeah, it remembered the email, so I don't have to type it again. So that's quite cool. And send. Thank you. I'll get back to you ASAP. Blah blah blah. All right. So that was a pretty easy flow to implement. Hopefully, it can help you to understand how it works, how I'm thinking about this when I create a Typebot. And let me know in the comments if you have any question, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.